Hey guys, this is Blake from Blake's Sanctum, retro site for retro games. Welcome to my Let's Play Legends of Pegasus series. If this is the first video you're watching in the series, then I'll point out that some of these missions took me 5 to 10 hours to complete, so I fast forwarded through all the boring micromanaging and grinding bits. If you really want to see what I was doing in those bits, just use the YouTube speed controls to slow down the video when you need to. Let's play.
Captain Daniels, since the exploration of the ruins has paid off so well for us, Admiral Drex wishes you to locate a planet well suited for the expansion of our research facilities. Each new technology ultimately means an advantage in the fight against the Zor.
I'll try to find a fitting planet as soon as possible, sir.
Find a planet with good research conditions. Alpha 4-2. Well, that's handy, because that's where we are. And it's probably going to be pretty obvious... Oh. What is that? Uh-oh. 2 destroyers. Interesting, I wonder what they'll do. Alright.
What are your orders?
There we are.
Channel open, waiting for orders.
So there's 3 waypoints, but I think it's like probably pretty obvious which one we want, because there's Lel ships around it.
Course plotted, sir. On our way.
Oh yeah, we want that. Holy moly. That's pretty good too. Not bad. Another one. And that's pretty lousy planet, but it's got some research. Man, this is a good system, isn't it?
Sir, we've found such a planet.
Excellent, Captain. Begin the expansion.
There is a problem, though. The planet's conditions are indeed ideal, but there's a small colony of non-humans there. They belong to the Merchant Guild of the Flel.
I understand. I'll try to contact Admiral Drex.
Captain Daniels, the Minister has apprised me of the situation. Are we superior to these Flel?
Yes, sir.
Then I don't see your problem. I don't care if you bribe them with small promises or threaten them. We need this planet in the war against the Zor. We are fighting for the survival of mankind. In case of doubt, drive them away with force.
Yes, sir.
Another thing. I have learned that there are still dissenters to our course in the Council who would give up everything and move on. I trust you, Captain Daniels. If we wish to survive against the Zor, then we must stick together. Don't be deceived by the others.
Of course not, sir.
So that there are no misunderstandings, I will be personally sending you my instructions encrypted in the future to ensure that you are in a position to verify their authenticity and to act only on my command.
Connection has been established with the Flel, Captain.
Captain Daniels speaking. I greet the Flel.
Welcome, Captain Daniels. Might I know the reason for your appearance?
Of course, Turk. I've come to present an offer to the Flel.
An offer for what?
We wish to establish a
Subjugation.
colony on your planet. I'm sure it comes as a surprise, but we would show appropriate gratitude.
Yes, it is surprising, Captain. I will discuss this with the rest of our leaders and report back to you once we have reached a decision.
Wow. Well, the Admiral's getting a bit aggressive and paranoid, isn't he? Showing a darker side
We are
there.
ready for action.
So you just wait a turn for
Alpha 0, 4,
the story to play
2.
out before you take any action.
Captain Daniels, the Guild has reached a decision.
It's good to hear from you, Turk. So what has been decided?
The Flel have accepted your offer. You are allowed to settle on our planet. It is our wish, however, that you first take renewed action against the mercenary guild of McMurrin. Shannon is our ally, and his settlement is still in danger.
I am pleased with your decision. We'll be happy to support Shannon.
Then we are in agreement, Captain Daniels.
Colonize the research planet. Wasn't that nice of them to agree? Although I suppose they want our protection as well. That's what they get for having us colonize the planet. We can protect them from the McMarron and the Zor and all that. Ah. Level 3. Well, that'll be why. We're not even anywhere near that technological level yet, so we can't actually capitalise on it.
What are your orders?
We'll use these ships elsewhere then. Because there's some other nice planets in this system. So I could drop a research module off there. Doesn't tell me the level because it's on top of an unterraformed cell. That's a nice planet.
We're here, sir.
Probably just easier if I grab the whole lot, send them to the wormhole, and then pluck the out the ships I need.
Order received and understood.
Although I'm not going to go mad with the colonising in this mission because you
You're
don't
ready
need
for
to.
action.
It'll become more important later
Aye,
on in the
sir.
game, but in this
Carrying out
mission
your
it's
orders.
you don't need many colonies to support
Planet's location set. We are on our way.
the amount of ships you need to complete this mission because it's so
Captain
easy.
Daniels, as I have been informed, the Clell planet is now under our control. Very good work. Now you must see to it that we have enough ships at our disposal to protect our growing territory.
Thank you, Admiral. I'll take care of it. There's just one small problem, though. In return, the Flel are demanding we aid Shanun's planet against the McMarren.
That should be the smallest of our problems. Find one of this guild's planets near Shanun and colonize there. That should help everything.
Understood, Admiral.
Send one of those for colonisation. So we got a choice because there were the two of those McMarren Krogel Thingo planets in the neighbouring systems. I mean, you can colonise both if you want. I mean, maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see what happens when we get there. I'll have a think about it. Right now, let's just focus on building up this planet, doing the usual strategy. Factory, habitats, factory, to establish initial infrastructure. Ooh, this is a nice one, isn't it? We'll definitely take that.
We are ready for action.
And then we'll
Confirmed, sir. We are
Deploy
now
that
moving
lovely
out
research
to
building on that planet.
Alpha 041.
Well, everyone else heads back, hopefully before... Oh boy. Whoa, shite. I thought this was the big gap where you don't get attacked, but I can see ships there. That is not good. That is not good. 2 destroyers and a frigate. And I've got nothing but colonizer ships defending the planet. Oh good, okay, so my destroyers have arrived back just in time, but they're a long way away. Oh boy, yeah. So it looks like the other destroyer and the frigate are attacking the homeworld. Oh boy. I might have got... You know, this didn't happen in my test game, so I'm a bit shocked here, guys. This is... I took a gamble thinking I'd be pretty sure that I was safe, and that's not happened, so... Oh boy. Let's just hope that my colonizer ships, the fact that I put multiple shield modules and some long-range weapons and stuff, that they might be enough, but I don't know. Oh. I guess, yeah, well, we're gonna need to... wrong one. We need to carve up, Oh, I hate getting lost. God. Really needs some kind of really good zoom-out tactical thing like this. There's got to be something somewhere I haven't figured out yet.
Affirmative, sir. Roger.
If I can, destroy the ship quickly, then get Daniels and the destroyers over there. Good. So that's going quickly. So
What can we do for you, sir?
that's probably a better way. Just double-clicking on ships gets you to them. Alright. So the colony research ship's taken some hits, but it's not getting demolished. That's promising. Of course, in go the
Shield
corvettes.
stress levels are very high. They will fail soon.
I've got to get the frigate out of the way first. I mean, the destroyer's scary, but of course,
Channel
like
open,
I've said
waiting
before,
for
you've got to
orders.
get rid of the
Acknowledged, sir.
weak ships first, so there's less ships firing at you. Because if you go for the stronger ship first, that just gives them more time to shoot at your ships.
Yes, sir.
See, they are bloody targeting the destroyer. I must have missed. Oh, now my ship's on top of the bloody frigate. Oh, God. Oh, it's going well.
Aye, sir.
Actually, ironically, it is kind of going well. Notice how none of my guys are in deep trouble yet. Oh, friggin' heck, I did it again. I should have just double-clicked on the bloody ship then.
I'm listening. Affirmative, sir. Order
I'm
acknowledged.
sort of panicking a bit, so I'm not making good decisions here, guys.
Yes, sir. Roger.
It's taking too long, and what happened to my bloody destroyer? You gotta be kidding me. 3 versus 1 destroyer, and his shield and armor's gone. Shows how deadly the Zor destroyers are. God, I need to kill that frigate.
Order received and
guys.
understood.
How do you like that? I mean, I've got a destroyer on the other side of the map's had the living crap kicked out of it, and yet all my frigates here have got full shields. How does that work?
Target is down. I repeat, target
So
is
it's because
down.
they're on the
Roger.
move.
We're under
You
attack.
take less damage when you're moving around.
Any new instructions, sir?
Oh, Jesus. Come on. It really shows that the default destroyers don't have much firepower at all.
Here.
Target has been destroyed.
Yes, sir.
Alright, how's things going over here? Oh, it looks like they're pretty much going to do it themselves, but I'm going to warp the ships back anyway.
We are ready for action.
Did I get everyone? Oh, no, I didn't. Alright, do it.
What can we do for you, sir?
Daniels. Set course for intercourse. Sorry, that's like an amusing Star Trek meme on the internet. Google it. It's funny.
How can we assist?
I love the warp effect. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it?
Hostiles are now attacking us.
And now attacking
We are
us?
ready
They've
for
been
order.
attacking us for ages. God. I'm looking forward to, building like ships with more powerful weapons so the battles go a bit quicker. Of course, probably by that stage you'll be getting hit by tougher enemies and so forth, but still. I feel like it's what's that? Speaking of Star Trek, there's another Star Trek line. Was it in Voyager? I feel like we're being pecked to
Target
death
is
by
down. I
ducks.
repeat, target is
Janeway
down.
said in when the Kazon were taking pot shots at them at warp or something.
What are your orders?
Oh, alright, let's reunite the fleet. So, we've arrived at the research planet. Yeah.
I'm listening.
You have done your duty. You may return home to the line.
Aye, sir. We're setting course
Defend
for
the
jump
line
date
at all
Alpha
costs.
02.
Construction complete.
The rest of my colonizer fleet has arrived home again.
Yes, sir.
So, we're going to use these guys to fulfill the next mission.
Order confirmed. Jumping out at jump gate.
Alpha
Alpha 05.
This is City Alpha 5! Sorry guys, I'm just throwing all these Star Trek lines. There's probably
Roger
people
that.
watching this who
Inbound
hate
for
Star
new
Trek and they're like,
position.
stop it! But when you play a space game, it's hard not to think of Star Trek. Anyway. All this excitement gone, I've forgotten what I was aiming for. I think I want oh yeah, God. So I can't have a large shield without a large power source. So we'll do.
What can we do for you,
Alright,
sir?
so we've arrived in one of the McMarron Krogel thingo systems. I don't know why they got two names. Yeah, Alpha 3-1. This is one of the ones they're talking about.
I'm listening.
Yeah, see if there's somewhere else I can drop that research thing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, level 1. Meanwhile, we've also arrived at Alpha
We're ready
5.
for action.
Now, some decent planets in this system. Because I'm almost tempted
sir,
to
carrying out your
not
new
worry
orders.
about the other. Because you only need to do one of the planets to fulfill the story objective. How my new colony's going. I better get building.
As I have been informed, the Clell planet is now under our control. You impress me, Captain. We have learned through reconnaissance probes that elements of the Zor fleet have been removed from what was a very well-guarded Zor system. Assemble a powerful fleet as quickly as possible. Then secure that
I
system.
think he means
Yes, Admiral.
McMarron.
I'll see to it.
Anyway, we already did the Lel mission. This is, and he already congratulated us for that. This is meant to be congratulations on doing the McMarron planet, but anyway, at least it means we did it. Although actually the quest is still up there, so okay, maybe it does just simply, it's an extra great work message to do with the earlier Thrall mission. It's they needed a bit more one of the many things that probably needed a bit more polishing. God, what the hell am I, there's not much room to play with here, guys. Terrible planet. So work our way to a mega factory and then we'll get rid of the other factory. And there we go. You little ripper.
Yes, sir. Data received and confirmed. We are heading to the jump gate.
Now. Level 3. Didn't look like a level 3 because the bloody terraforming thing is hiding the bloody thingo on it. So it looked like a level 1. Oh, that's a nice planet. Not so nice.
Awaiting your
Alright.
orders.
Yeah. That's the nice one. And this, I think, was the one with the
Order
room.
received and understood.
There we go.
Moving to our new position.
Nice.
Sir? Roger.
Yep. That's the good one.
What can we do for you, sir?
God, I missed. Oh. Doesn't really matter.
Order acknowledged.
So it's colonised. Gives us 237 officers too, which is nice. That means officer count's critical for building ships. That's sort of your limitation on not, it stops you from building ridiculously sized fleets. But with 237, that's, we'll be able to build so many destroyers, it's insane. is coming along nicely. Lots of population and industry to fuel my war efforts.
Construction
The fleet
finished.
is reunited after the longest battle in history. It was so tedious. Alright, I think I'm ready to start designing my new ships. Now that all my planets are coming along nicely, and with upgraded population buildings, upgraded factories, sort of just, I'm just slowly getting them all to high levels to support this. But oh my god, look at that. How good is the starbase, guys? They're going to put so much stuff on there. Fill this thing with shields. Those Zord destroyers aren't going to know what hit them when they friggin' approach this thing. I don't have any big super weapons, I don't think, to put on this thing, but I can just fill it up. So I fill it up with lots of defenses and tiny weapons. Should be able to do the job. Oh boy, I'm going to need more. I'm going to have to, sacrifice weapon slots for power. There we go. Figure out what else definitely I'd recommend repair modules when building stations, guys, because otherwise you need a ship with a repair station module, which we don't even have yet. It's just not worth the trouble. Targeting accuracy sounds good, so we'll get one of them. Anything? No, I don't need any of those. And yeah, we don't have any high-level weapons. So, alright, let's fill this thing with weapons. Not that much power to play with, though, so we'll see how we go. So yeah, we've got 4 of the double-barrel rocket launchers. And yep, double-barreled long-range weapons. We'll take 4 of them. And we'll go, do 4 of the double-barrel close-range particle cannons. So yeah, looks like we can squeeze a few more of each of the weapons. Definitely want more rocket launchers. They do some good damage, pretty good range. Yeah, we definitely want more long range. And then yeah, so that's 6 of everything. Uh-oh. No, I don't have enough power. Just get rid of something. Make a huge difference. There we go. That's done. It's still gonna dispense death to anyone who comes near it. I don't like military station. I'm gonna call it a starbase. Beautiful. Now we've got to design the ship that's going to take us out to the enemy. So this will be our first destroyer. I think I'll probably go with a civil. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to need, because if I want a large shield, I'm not going to be able to put a large generator in there. So I'm going to need a lot of spaces for small reactors. Oh, that didn't quite make the impact I was hoping. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh man, I'm going to have to sacrifice internal ship space as well. Which means, not as many weapons as I want. Okay. Yeah. Only 2 engines. Oh, Jesus, you'd be surprised how easy it is, guys, to do that. You think you've dropped it in the right place, and you haven't. Alright. We've got 2 at the long range, and then 2 at the close range. Oh, friggin' heck, see what I mean? There we go. So it's, not a massive amount of firepower, but it's probably got more than what our destroyer ones have. As you saw in that battle, like, they were just hopeless. 3 of them versus 1 of those ore destroyers, and they were shocking. So I reckon this is probably still better, except this one can take a truckload of punishment with that large shield that's meant for big cap ships. We'll call it the Destroyer 2, because it's a total level up on my starting destroyers. So we're working on our super factory, and we're going to get that medium shipyard, because we're going to need that to build our destroyers and star bases and stuff.
Research complete.
Go. Now, let's have a look. Industrial complex. So, yeah, 12 for the ordinary factory, 96 for the mega factory, and 240 production for the industrial complex. I mean, it's just insane. I mean, it's a bloody expensive building, but just like the production per cost is insane for that top building. So, we're going to go for it. We'll destroy our mega factories and, yeah, upgrade.
Research has been completed. Construction finished. Construction
Oh my God.
finished.
Minus $435. Yeah, better get rid of some of this science. Need more people. Oh no. Yeah. Yep, there we go. We can do that now, so there we go. Alright, so we need to not put it anywhere near the front line. So yeah, we'll just tuck it behind it. Beautiful.
Construction finished.
Right, I think we're ready to build our starbase and fleet.
The construction of new prototype has been completed.
Ooh, here we go, guys. The starbase. Here we go, here we go.
Yes, sir.
So I'll put it right where I put the weapons platform in my test game, which is just behind the burning debris. Looks cool with all that in front of it. It's like, these were my previous victims. Or at least it looks like that.
Construction complete. The construction of new prototype has been completed.
So we've got a destroyer 2, guys. The first one. Look at
We're
that.
here, sir.
Make ourselves a
Aye,
new
sir.
destroyer fleet.
Taking up new position.
Oh, look at that. Oh, how cool is that, guys? All the debris and stuff around it. Awesome. fleet ready to go. Strange that I haven't been attacked though. I mean, all these turns have been going by and nothing's happened.
Yes, sir.
I guess once they say the Zor are pulling out, they really are pulling out of the fight. So sucks if we built the base and I don't get to show you guys it in action, but there'll be more chances in the missions to come, I'm sure. With far scarier things attacking me. Anyway, so yeah, we'll send Daniels and the fleet off to Beta 1
finished. Construction complete.
to complete the mission. And all our old ships can stay and protect home. If I do get attacked, which I don't think I will.
How can we assist?
Excellent. The fleet has
What can we do
arrived.
for you, sir?
Beta.
Aye, sir. Affirmative.
Beta.
Moving out to the jump gate.
Ooh, look at this. Now that's interesting. In my test game, there was several ships with that group of stations. Maybe that was the fleet that surprised me, because like I said in my test game, I did not get attacked while on that extra colonizing mission, whereas it happened in this one. So perhaps that was the defensive forces of these bases coming out and attacking. So I don't know what I did different to the test game that provoked them,
Aye, sir.
but
Aye, sir.
yeah,
Carrying out your new orders.
that explains
Aye, sir.
that then. So that's actually that moment of terror earlier on has now made this battle easier,
Order acknowledged.
because
Moving out.
yeah, taking on a bunch of destroyers and the weapons platforms
How can we
was a
assist?
little bit scary in my test game, but now this will be a walk in the park almost, taking on these weapons platforms without any defensive ships. They've got some kind of cool torpedo system. You see that, guys? Look at that, there's another one. Oh god, they got the beam weapon as well. It's alright though.
We have destroyed our target.
Heavily outnumbered. These two are a little closer to each other, so they'll be able to work together. Should be a little bit harder. God, I wish I could have fit more engines on these things, they're so slow. Well, next mission we'll get into some big ships with some big engines, I'm sure. Look at that, isn't that weird, guys? Like the weapons are all separate, they're not attached to the ship, they're kind of floating around it.
We are being attacked. Our shields are getting a massive pounding. Failure is imminent.
Oh crap.
Yes, sir.
Bloody Daniels, of course
Roger
he's
that.
got a faster engine than my Destroyer
Confirmed.
2, so he's got himself to the front, and he doesn't have anywhere near as many shields as my Destroyer 2s have. So look at that, he's been absolutely smashed by that cutting beam and the torpedoes.
Target is
Good.
down. I repeat,
Okay.
target is down.
Daniels is
How
to
can we
safety, and our Destroyer 2s are not in danger. I didn't even notice him sneaking through the pack, because they were all overlapping. That looks really cool, doesn't it? Strange noises coming out of it
We
too.
have destroyed our target.
Very alien. Oh, we did it! There we go. End of mission. We're now further than anyone else on the internet. I'll see you for the next mission, guys. Bye.